Hi, everyone. Welcome to Film Vets. I'm your host, Paul Dixon, and with me is my co-host,
Dan Young.
Dan. Let's watch a trailer.
What trailer?
It's going to be Bob Marley, One Love.
A word. All right, let's go. Bob Marley. You know, funny story. My wife really does, like, she introduced me to reggae, okay. and I really dig a lot of it. Like, I think it's cool. I introduced her to country recently, and man, that hook dug in, and she actually likes country. You know, that blew my mind. She swore she would never like country, but she listens to it. She knows it. She knows songs.
What we'll come back to this later, but I'm just curious what songs you introduced her to, because like, there's a lot of bad country, but there's some good ones.
I'm not bro country. I did parse out what bro country is versus good country. Like, you know, like, girl, just get in my truck. Like, no, none of that.
So you could say your wife is
like
gone
Thomas
country.
Rhett, Sam Hunt. What's the big one? Blake Shelton.
Okay.
Oh, what's his name?
There's a particular one that I'm thinking of too, but there was a I think it was Miley Cyrus. I think Miley Cyrus did this song that was a country song, and I was like, I didn't know it was her at first.
Yeah.
No, there was another artist though. They did a version of Dolly Parton's song Jolene, but it was from the perspective of the other girl.
Yes.
That was really good. I enjoyed that. I heard that on NPR one day. Anyways, this is about Bob Marley, not country, Dan. So
I know it just that was a rabbit hole. I'm sorry.
Yeah, reggae. We'll talk about it after the trailer.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Oh, you want to start?
From the beginning. Reggae is a people music. People coming together.
Ooh, yeah.
You know you're a superstar.
All right, well, jamming.
I'm a superstar.
I want to jam it with you. We can do it anyhow. Jam until the jam is through.
There's a war going on.
We're jamming.
You can't separate the music and the message.
'Cause every day we pay the price.
And what is the message?
Sacrifice.
Peace.
Oh, life is worth much more than gold.
Bob, they try to kill you and your wife. And now you're choosing to return to Jamaica to play a peace concert? Don't you fear for your life?
So we gonna walk through the roads of creation.
My life is not important to me.
Are you satisfied
My life is for people.
with the life you live?
Do you really think this world will make it?
Yes. There's no other way.
Exodus.
That's the source of your strength.
We know where we're from. We'll leave in Babylon. Going to our fatherland. We know where we're going. We know where we're from. Open your eyes and look within. Now. Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied with the life you're living?
One love, one heart, one destiny.
Okay, that was the trailer for One Love, Bob Marley, One Love. Dan, what'd you think?
So I'm gonna come right out the gate with something a little bit heavy. And I think that this absolutely warrants it. Yeah, sorry. You know,
No, come out with a joke. Somebody throw a pie for God's sake.
I soon, but
Bob,
with this,
throw
like,
a pie.
everybody's like when you distill things down, eventually you can come down to the essence of what one person's life really is, what it represents, what it stands for. You think of, I don't know, Hugh Hefner, and you think of adultery, you know, just kind of that over sexualization. Like, it's just what they're molded into, what they have created, that mark or that fence post of history, right? Bob Marley has always, and I'm excited to see this movie, because the only thing I really ever see of him is either old recordings or, you know, old videos, things like that, and old songs. I'm excited to see something that really does him justice, because to me, what Bob Marley has always kind of been distilled down into, what his fence post in history is hope. Always. It's always been that for me. Like, when I hear his songs, I don't just feel happy. I don't feel relief. I feel hopeful. I feel like something will, you know, always turn, like any bad situation can be alleviated, that there's always something better around the bend. What about you? What do you think of this? Like, I'm so happy they're finally making this.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem I'm dealing with in my head is that a lot of biopics are very similar and in style. Like, my personal favorite biopic of all time is I'm Not There, which was Bob Dylan's biopic kind of movie, but it was so different from anything else, where you had, I think it was like 6 different people playing Bob Dylan. And it was so different from anything else that was made. And I kind of like that, because when you do biopics, they kind of blur together with the ideas of what they are. With that said, it does seem like, I mean, it's the story of his life, so this is going to be what it is. But at the same time, it doesn't have those same trappings of a biopic, where you have they get addicted to drugs, they, you know, they go to rehab, blah blah blah. It looks like it's more of an exploration of the love and the compassion that he showed as a person. And I think that's going to shine through with this movie. I also am a big fan of this actor. I keep forgetting his name. It's like Ben-Adir. I can't remember the name of the actor, but he's popping up a lot lately. He's going to be in the new Barbie movie. He's in Secret Invasion as the main villain. He's an excellent actor from what I've seen very little of, but God, he looks just like Bob Marley in a lot of those scenes. And I'm just, I mean, if the movie's great and it comes out and there's awards talk, he could get nominated. Who knows? They love nominating biopic movies, and, you know, Rami Malek won a couple of years ago for portraying Freddie Mercury, so who knows?
I watched that. He earned it. That was phenomenal.
I saw that movie actually before it was released in the theater with the director there.
As you do.
Yeah. And at the end of the movie, I was like, Rami Malek's going to get nominated. Like, yeah. I knew the second I saw that movie. And the effects weren't even finished. Like, you know, that scene where he's playing the piano at the end, like that crowd was like all CG, and you could tell it was just not real, not done. But I digress. This looks like something that could be special, or it could go the other way and be generic, but I hope not. I really hope it's special, and it really portrays the compassion that person had throughout his life, and we might get that. What did you think of the trailer for Bob Marley, One Love? Are you excited for another biopic film, or are you kind of over it? Let us know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to check out our other segments and videos. Thank you so much, veterans, for watching and for your service, and thank you, Dan, for joining me today.
Absolutely. Dude, the country artist I was trying to think of is Kane Brown. If you've heard Kane Brown, dude, listen to Memory with Black Bear, Kane Brown and Black Bear. Okay. That's awesome. Listen to Be Like That. That one's a personal favorite. Both my wife and I love that song. That one's great. But Kane Brown is awesome.
I'll check it out.
Seriously, get into it.
I actually have a recommendation as well. It's not, I wouldn't say they're specifically country music, but they do country music, is the Cactus Blossom. And they sound like the Everly Brothers. They're really interesting, and they're
fascinating.
They're two brothers. I think they're brothers, or they're maybe not. I don't know, but they're a duo, and they could be brothers. I don't know, but they're a duo, and they sound beautiful, and I love their type of country western. Check out some of their music. So yeah,
Definitely.
thanks everyone again, and we'll see you next time.
All right, bye.